Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Messages from your person. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. Pile 3. And cuatro, pile 4. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here's your reading. My phone is half charged, so we'll see how this goes. Starting with Cat Black's Golden Tarot, 8 of Cups. King of Swords, 8 of Wands, Tarot of Sexual Magic, Knave of Wands, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords. I have a few videos of this channel explaining how I read tarot, why I don't read reversals. I go more in depth at my Patreon, but I'm not going to explain it for every video. That would be tedious. Okay. K-Paso 210, one of my many oracle decks available at makeplaincards.com. I love us. The spark is lit. I destroy things, and by things, I mean people. So they probably have some Aquarius in their chart. Not to generalize or stereotype or hate on Aquarians. I've got Sun and Venus in Aquarius myself, but I do know from 48 years of experience, almost 49 years of experience on this planet as someone who has Sun and Venus in Aquarius, we are really good at destroying things. Or maybe that's the Mars square Pluto in my chart, which is very scorpionic. No, I'm talking about Aquarius, not Scorpio. Tres Mas. Nine of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. What is up? Okay. This is someone you've known for a while. You may have been through a few cycles with this person where you're in contact, it's hot, it's heavy, it's intense, then they go ghost, and you don't hear from this person for months, years in some cases. This person is a control freak. They're really good at manipulation. They're really good at mind games. They're very strong in their ego. They are attached to you for some reason. I don't know why, because we don't have any cups. I mean, we have 8 of cups as the first card, then that's it. So this is not a warm and fuzzy energy. This is not a Hallmark card. This is not a Hallmark Christmas movie at all. There is a strong, lusty attachment here. I'm seeing sex. And at some point, maybe it's not the case now, but at some point in this connection, it was third party. Maybe multiple party. I don't know. You were with someone, they were with someone. It's common. It happens. So there's a lot of pain with this connection. I'm not seeing the satisfaction. I'm not seeing how this is gratifying. Either they were married when they first started talking to you, or they're married now. But I'm definitely getting third party. To have 3 of Swords in the center and to end on 10 of Pentacles like that. And we have this King alone. I don't take knaves as signifiers. The King is the only signifier. So this person could have Sun in Aquarius, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Taurus. That's one possibility of many. The message cards, grain of salt. I mean, grain of salt for any of this. This is entertainment purposes. This is not a personal card reading, but I love us. I don't see that there is an us to discuss. I don't see the 2 of you being together. I can see them at some point. I mean, this is a timeless reading, but maybe 2 weeks or a couple of months from when you watch this reading, they could blow up your phone, but it looks very sexual, and it's very much on their terms. So if they could tell you anything, this is what I'm hearing. I've got a lot on my plate, but I'm not letting go. So you can expect to hear from me again. Wow, this person's an asshole. No hard feelings. I chose this pile myself. But when I do pick a cards or when I watch other readers, I'm not emotionally attached. I've been in hermit mode for 5 years. I've not had sex in 5 years. So I don't have any emotion or ego attached to these readings. And you really shouldn't either. You should take these as entertainment. And if you get triggered, don't watch. There shouldn't be any emotional attachment to these readings. So I don't see this person being in love with you. I see them being very manipulative and dismissive. It's not about you. It's about their needs, their desires, their ego, to be really blunt. 4:21 p.m. in San Antonio, Texas. I'm looking at the stove clock. But yeah, timeless reading. This person burns bridges, but for whatever reason, they've not burned the bridge with you. It's just really weird that all we have for cups is 8 of cups. So, Hello Kitty, Que Paso. Money is my love language. Yeah, I can see this person being really in love with money, their job, their career. They like making that bread. The dice. One, Leo the Sun. For Aquarius, you could have an opposition in your synastry, such as Mars in Leo, opposite Venus in Aquarius, something like that. 6 is Venus. There is a strong sexual attraction. 10, 1, Leo the Sun. 2, Cancer the Moon. 3, Jupiter Sagittarius. It's weird because this is a very energetic connection. There's no major arcana distraction, which is very unusual. No major arcana. When the two of you are in communication, it's rather intense. But I don't feel like at any point you've taken this from connection to relationship. I don't see the two of you in bed together. I don't see you sharing meals, sharing a life. I feel like this has been a flirtation. It's been a really weird connection that you can't put a label on. Maybe distance is a factor. There could be miles and miles and miles between you and other people. First 2 letters, GV. Ruled. That's an invisible E, ruled. I feel like you've given this person entirely too much power over your life, which doesn't make sense talking about logic. It's not logical to give someone that much power if it's just been a passing flirtation. They're not a player in your life, so why would you give them any power? I don't know. Glue. Glued. Rod Stewart. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know. Glove. There could be some BDSM at work here. This person is rude. They're very blunt in their communication. Dove. This is just not a romantic pile. Knockin' Boots by Candyman from the 90s. Having sex on the rug. Knocking boots on the waterbed, knocking boots on the rug. I'll quit while I'm not ahead. That is what I have for pile 1. Hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here's your reading, starting with Cat Black's Golden Tarot. When I started this channel, November 18th, 2018, this was one of the only decks that I had. I had this, I had Legend Arthurian, the Essential Tarot, some playing cards, 5 of Cups, King of Coins, the Sun. Well, just going from these first 3 cards, it looks like this person is missing you. And they think very highly of you, but let's keep going. Nine of Swords, they are obsessed. They're thinking about you constantly. 5 of Wands. There's all this conflict. Why? Why is there conflict? 10 of Wands. Well, I mean, welcome to life on planet Earth. Welcome to life on planet Earth. Okay. Que paso 210. My newest tarot deck is in the mail. When I get it, if I like it, I'll use it on the channel. There is a link. I mean, it's live right now. You can go to makeplayingcards.com and buy my latest deck. All of my decks, my tarot and oracle decks, are at makeplayingcards.com. I'm bad news. I miss you. You're too good for me. This person has more issues than National Geographic, as I like to say. They could be a raging addict, alcoholic, drug addict, porn addict, Reddit addict. They go down the rabbit holes and there's no peace. They're constantly on the internet. They're constantly on social media. They have no peace of mind. They are neglecting their spiritual hygiene. They're not breathing in. They're not breathing out. They're very much in their ego. A good old-fashioned mushroom trip might help this person immensely. 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Are they married? Well, they sure could be, because we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The husband card, the wife card. You can hear my son in the background. You can hear the washer. You can hear the dryer. They miss you. They're thinking about you obsessively. They respect you. They think of you very highly. This is someone you've known for years. There's no resolution. They know that they could reach out to you, they could contact you, but what good is it going to do? What difference does it make? The Smiths. I can see this person just pouring themselves into their job, just working. Maybe they're a workaholic. They're working, trying to suppress these feelings they have for you. But there's no peace and there's no rest. A possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Taurus, Leo rising, Moon in Cancer. That's one possibility. You could have Sun in Virgo, Leo rising, Moon in Sagittarius. I'm just calling out possibilities here. But I feel like there's a lot to your synastry. You could have the Sun-Moon conjunction. You could have Moon conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury, Mars conjunct Venus. I'm seeing at least one significant conjunction and one significant opposition, and probably a square. So it's intense. I mean, it must be. For them to be thinking about you this much, it must be intense as hell. What would they tell you? I should charge you rent. You should be paying rent for the space you're occupying in my mind. I'm trying not to think about you, and it's impossible. That's what they would say. Okay. Hello Kitty, que paso? I should stay away from you. I'm no good for you. You deserve so much better. I can't give you anything. I suck. They suck. Okay. I'm in love with someone else. They're in love with someone else, but they can't stop thinking about you. That's why I don't do the message card readings that often, because invariably the Hello Kitty and the message cards, they contradict each other. You know, take it all with a grain of salt, but I really feel like this person is obsessively thinking about you. and they're missing you. So if they're not in love with you, they're somewhere in the vicinity. But usual disclaimer, it's your story or it isn't. There's no way this is going to resonate with everyone who watches it. It's not possible. Okay, some dice. Four is Aquarius. So yeah, this person's crazy. I'm being facetious. I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius, so. 6 is Venus, another 6, strong sexual attraction. 12 is 3, Jupiter Sagittarius. 10 is 1, Leo the Sun, another 3. 9 is Mars Aries. I'm hearing, I want you so bad, it's driving me mad. John Lennon, The Beatles, Abbey Road. They want you. They could have a Virgo South Node. I never call out the South Node and North Node, but that just came to me. This person could have a Virgo South Node. They do not know how to go with the flow. So working is their default. Feeling like they're flawed in some way, that's their default. I talk a lot more about astrology in my Patreon. I can only go so deep in a pick a card reading. For you, I feel like they are looking at your social media. If you have a YouTube channel, they're definitely watching it in silence. They aren't interacting with you. They're watching you from afar. I am seeing love for pile 2. Maybe they are married and they wish they had met you sooner. I'm still living with your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. It's a song from the 90s. I can't think of the damn band's name. We could live beside the ocean. Da 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 da. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. Yeah. Woe is me. Yeah. Well, you get the gist. Being with you, girl, it's like being low. Being with you, girl, it's like being stoned. Hey, 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 like being low. These songs from the 90s. Okay, that's what I have for pile 2. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here's your reading, starting with Cat Black's Golden Tarot, the Magician, King of Wands, the World, yeah, I'm hearing Wrapped Around Your Finger by the Police, but I hear that song a lot. It's a really good song. I like the lyrics. You consider me a young apprentice, Caught between the Scylla and Charybdis, hypnotized by you, if I should linger, staring at the ring around your finger. I have only come here seeking knowledge, things they wouldn't teach me of in college. Three of Pentacles. Hierophant. The Emperor. Okay, usual disclaimer. This is a pick a card reading. Entertainment purposes. This is not a personal reading. There's no way in hell it will resonate with every single person who watches. But what I'm getting is that this person takes this connection very seriously. So seriously, in fact, that I'm not seeing a connection at all. This is a relationship. So if you picked pile 3, it's likely that you're just watching this for fun or you're bored, but you don't need a message from this person via me, via a pick a card reading, because you're already in communication with them. You're in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Because they're very serious about this, according to these cards. K Paso 210, one of my mini decks available at makeplaincards.com. I'm still mourning Prince. Well, aren't we all? But we still have his music, you know? What a legacy he left behind. You inspire me, baby. This person could be a musician. I love your light. You could be a muse for this person. You could inspire their music, their art, their writing, their poetry. Could you be the most beautiful girl or boy in the world? Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's a relationship. King of Wands twice in the same row. I'm just in disbelief here. King of Wands twice in the same row with the Hierophant and the Emperor. If they haven't put a ring on it, that's going to happen eventually. I see you getting married. And this is a marriage that you can carve in stone. This is a marriage that's going to last until one of you dies. Wow. It's rare. Extremely rare that I get a spread this strong. I mean, even though we don't have the cups, we don't have the 2 of cups, the ace of cups, the 9 of cups, the 10 of cups, I feel like they're implied. 4 of wands, I feel like it's implied. So it could be, if you're not in a relationship with anyone at all, you could be manifesting this right now. You're calling this person to you. This person who has a fuck ton of fire in their natal chart. Regardless of this person's gender, they have a very masculine energy. In astrology, in Western astrology, fire, air, masculine, earth, water, feminine. I talk a lot about astrology at my Patreon. Check it out. So, a possible astral combo for this person. Sun in Leo, Aries rising, Moon in Gemini. One possibility of many. I feel like you and this person are equals. You're both masters of manifestation. You could both have a lot of money. You could have very successful careers. You think of something, you light a candle, you write it down on paper, and you're not attached, you're detached, and it manifests. An example, one example of many. I talk about myself a lot at this channel and in my client readings and at my Patreon because I turned 49 in February, and I've got a lot of life experience, and I've got stuff that I can teach people. So there you go. I'm a teacher. December 2012, my life was shit. I was on rock bottom. I was living with my ex-husband in a 2-bedroom apartment in San Antonio, Texas. My son, who had just turned 5, was with my mom and her husband on their ranch. And my life was hell. One night, the moon was probably waxing. I lit a pink candle and I scribbled in a spiral notebook, I want to meet a man who has Sun in Capricorn, Mars in Sagittarius, who likes to fish and dance. I felt it. It was intense. I let it go. I detached. 2 weeks later, December 23rd, 2012, I was in the den with my ex. I was on the computer. An anonymous fan had just put $500 in my PayPal account. He was a fan of my writing. This was way before I had the tarot channel. This was 2012. I started this channel in 2008. Anyway, this fan put $500 in PayPal. My ex was there on the sofa watching football. And I said, I have got to get out of this apartment. So I dressed up, and my intent was to make a video kind of thanking this fan. Nothing sexual is going up on my YouTube channel, my original YouTube channel, Misti Rainwater Lights. So I had on this red sequin dress, had on my makeup. I went to the Walgreens in Alamo Heights on Broadway in San Antonio. I got some last minute Christmas stuff. I got this jumbo peppermint cane, and I got in my car and I filmed myself sucking on the candy cane while What Difference Does It Make by the Smiths played. Then I went into the Broadway 50/50, this bar and restaurant, sat down in a booth, ordered a bacon cheeseburger and a Mexican beer, probably a Negro Modelo. I had just placed the order, and this attractive Latino approaches me and invited me to join him and his sons in the back. They were shooting pool and drinking, hanging out. I thought he felt sorry for me. He was very well dressed and attractive, so I went for it, and it turned into a relationship that was off and on for years. We almost got married in 2016. Anyway, Sun in Capricorn, Mars in Sagittarius, likes to fish and dance. So call it magic, call it witchcraft, call it law of attraction. I feel like you and this person are both very adept at that sort of thing. Energy work. So I called out a possible astro combo for this person. You could have Taurus in your chart. You could have Sun in Taurus, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Pisces. Prince had Moon in Pisces. He had Sun in Gemini, Moon in Pisces. That's all I know. I mean, I've looked at his chart, but I don't remember. But his Sun was in Gemini, his Moon was in Pisces. So I feel like you're in this right now. You're talking to this person. You know where this is going. And if not, you're manifesting this. Hello Kitty, K Paso. You're cute. Well, that's cute, but there's a lot more going on here than flirtation. There's a lot more going on here than sexting. This is a full-on, full throttle, balls to the wall relationship. If you're not in it, you're manifesting it. So buckle up, buttercup. One, Leo, the sun. Another one, 2, Cancer, the moon. 2, Cancer, the moon. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius. The song I'm hearing is Strange Magic by ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Okay. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. brew. Now I'm thinking of the Gemini who was the catalyst for me starting this channel. I thought at one time he was my twin flame. I went down the twin flame rabbit hole. Anyway, we met at the Flying Saucer on Hebner in San Antonio. We met online, then we met in person at the Flying Saucer. And it was magical, and it was intense. Okay. Bear. Maybe they were born in the year of the bear. I'm joking. There's not a year of the bear. There should be. There should be a year of the bear. Abe. One letter short of my ex's first name. The Capricorn I manifested. I talk about myself too much. Yeah, but I enjoy it. So, I know the average tarot reader doesn't talk about themselves at all, but I find that quite boring, to be honest. You just see their hands, you see the cards. Well, I like hearing stories. So, anything? Oh, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Oh, Dirty Bastard was a Scorpio. Okay. What am I missing here? I'm not missing a damn thing. That's the reading. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, because I work hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. Check out my Patreon, etc. Muchas gracias. You consider me a young apprentice, caught between the Scylla and Charybdis. Cuatro. Pile 4. Here's your reading, starting with Cat, Black's Goat, and Tarot. 4 of Coins. I'm getting strong Taurus vibes. Ace of Coins, Taurus, the Moon. Yes, the Moon does rule Cancer, but the Moon is actually a Pisces card. It feels like the Moon is in Pisces right now. I don't know where the hell the Moon is. Timeless reading, but as I record this, Capricorn season has just started. The winter solstice was yesterday. Venus is retrograde in Capricorn, conjunct Pluto. Jupiter is in Aquarius, isn't it? And Neptune's in Pisces, and Uranus is in Taurus. La-di-da-di-da. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. Two of Cups, that's beautiful. 4 of Cups, not so much. Ace of Wands. Start me up. If you start me up, I'll never stop. The Rolling Stones, start me up. Okay. K Paso 210, one of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. My newest deck is on the way. I called it the 210 Tarot. Can't wait to use that on the channel. I miss your kisses. Miss you, the Rolling Stones. I have stronger feelings for someone else. Busy, still busy. Busy, busy, busy. So this person fluctuates. Let's say one day they're crazy in love with you. They're blowing up your phone. The next, they go ghost. You call, it goes straight to voicemail. You text, they don't respond. You send a direct message, they leave you on red. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords. This person is not stable. They're not consistent. I'm about to sneeze. About to sneeze. If you're going to sneeze, sneeze. Okay, I'm not going to sneeze. All these aces, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I feel like you've been through a few cycles with this person and you're just pretty much, you're burned out. You still feel the love, but you're feeling very jaded and cynical. You don't really have any expectations where this person's concerned, but I feel like you may still have this person on a pedestal. You're still hoping, on some level, you're hoping that they will show up with class and consistency and good sense, and you can have a conversation you can actually sink your teeth into, where it's not just, hey, you up? Here's what I'm working with. Picks for picks. You want something a bit deeper and more substantial than that, as most of us do. You know, sexting can be fun for a minute, I guess, but then it quickly loses its appeal once you get to a certain age or you're of a certain intelligence, you know. So anyway, I'm getting a lot of mutable energy. I call this Neptune clouds of confusion. Pisces. 7 is the number of Pisces. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. So a possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Pisces, Aries rising, Moon in Pisces, Mars and Gemini maybe, but they probably have a lot of mutable stuff in their natal chart, as I do. I do have the mutable Grand Cross with Saturn at the top, Saturn and Gemini in the 10th, and I've got Moon in Virgo, Neptune in Sagittarius, Mercury in Pisces, Saturn and Gemini. They could have a lot of mutable energy in their natal chart. They're confused. They're ambivalent. They're not sure what they want. If you're into the whole twin flame thing, if you believe you're on a twin flame journey, this person's probably the divine masculine. They're running. And if you're chasing, well, my recommendation would be to stop, detach, let go. Because if you stay in that, and you're obsessing over this person, you're thinking of them constantly, you're getting your feelings hurt when you watch a pick a card and it doesn't say what you want it to say, and you're all over their social media, you're listening to songs and crying over this person, you're going to push them away. It's energy. It's quantum physics. So, yeah. If that is the case, if they're running and you're chasing, my strong recommendation would be to stop. All the energy you're putting on them, put it on yourself. Write a book, write some poems, make some music, dance, sweat, take yourself on a trip. Their message to you would be, I don't know what the hell I want. Do they really miss your kisses? Have you actually met in the 3D? I don't feel like you have. I'm seeing a connection that hasn't really gone anywhere. But if you have met in the 3D, I feel like their interest at this point is mostly sexual. They're very much in their ego, and it's just about them and their agenda. They're not taking your feelings into consideration at all. And they could be with someone else. They could be talking to a number of people, just keeping those options open. And they give a lot of excuses, so can't really work with that. Hello, Kitty. Que paso? You blow my mind. Maybe they are in love with your mind, but I don't see any proof of that. I don't see them trying to spend more time with you. I see them blowing you off more than anything. Okay, the dice. 3, Jupiter Sagittarius, 4, Aquarius, 7, Neptune, 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. You could have a conjunction in Virgo or Gemini, perhaps. Mars conjunct Venus in Gemini, Moon conjunct Moon in Virgo, something similar. 9, Mars, Aries. 8, Capricorn. I'm not getting Capricorn vibes from this person because Capricorn is pretty linear and matter of fact. If they want you, they want you, and it's not that complicated. This person's complicated. Capricorn is cardinal. This is some mutable energy, okay? Their name could be Rudy Paul Nesbitt or Randy Peter North or Rachel Pamela Nunez, something similar. Ray. Rain. A Scorpio boyfriend called me Rain. Oh, that's really cute. No one's ever called me Rain before because my maiden name is Rainwater. And a partridge in a pear tree. Do not pine for this person. Spend your energy in a more productive way. My suggestion. Air. Air. That is what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.